Today's episode from Voice Note and very inspiration journey for a man everybody in Dubai knows him. A 1% man everybody in real estate knows him. If you walk on the street, you will see his picture. If you look at the RTA buses, you will see his logo. If you go to the mall, you will see a small logo at the side and a big screen promoting his brand. Danube is a very well-known brand in Dubai because of this amazing gentleman, Mr. Rizwan, the 1% man in Dubai.
Thank you.
How are you today?
Thank you, Mohammed. Pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure meeting you, sir.
Thank you.
I'm very excited to be with you today because I've read a lot about you. I've read a lot about your inspirational journey. And I have seen a lot of podcasts you have done lately. And I don't want to repeat the same questions that people have seen. I just want to introduce another version of yourself today to our audience. Mr. Rizwan, you are very famous on social media and you do marketing a lot. What is the reason behind doing all this kind of episodes, podcasts, and filming all of these things online?
When I studied my MBA, the first thing I realized that marketing is the most important subject. Now, when you say marketing is the most important subject, in marketing we have been taught, and if I have to say in our Indian language, which I will translate in English, जो दिखता है वो बिकता है और जो ज़्यादा दिखता है वो ज़्यादा बिकता है. Means which is seen is sold faster and which is seen more is sold much faster. And that is the reason you see us advertising across the airports, across the streets, across the malls, in the social media, across, so everybody knows who is Danube. And I believe in that, and it really has helped us a lot in our branding of our company or creating Danube into a different international level.
I have seen that you are a very humble person and you're treating everyone in a good way. I believe it's reflecting even your relationship with your clients and your colleagues at the office. Why you are such a great person online and offline?
The reason is my background. You see, when you are come up in life from zero to something, you will always remain humble because you have seen that life, and it's very, very important that when you grow up in life to remain humble. Yes, a lot of people, when they get the money, they get the fame, they get carried away, and I believe that is the downfall for them. So it's very, very important that when you are on the top also, you stay humble. And I believe that today, whatever I am, it's because of my people. My people are who are the one who has created me, the people who are working for me, the people who are giving me the business, the people who have the confidence and buying the apartment from me or buying the building material from me are the people who have created me or made me. So I cannot be rude to them. I cannot be arrogant with them. I have to be very humble, and I will always be humble even if I become the president or prime minister of any company.
Okay. A small question came in mind and out of curiosity. What is success for you means, and what is the formula to be successful?
Success means to achieve something in life which you desire to, and for that you have to work for it. Like when I started my business, I never thought that I'm going to be so much successful. But gradually what we planned that every 3 years we're going to do, we are going to reach to this position, and we slowly we reach. So today also, I don't think I'm successful enough. I still have a long way to go.
You're not satisfied with the way that you reached?
I have reached, but I feel still we can do more. Like I always, Sheikh Mohammed is my inspiration. Now, do you think Dubai has not reached where it wants to? It has reached. But Sheikh Mohammed is never satisfied. He says, no, there is no end to the excellence. You need to keep on striving every day, something in the morning when you get up, you have to think something different and do something. And that's what I believe in, and that's why I follow it. So we have to keep on innovating ourselves. Otherwise, if you do not do that, somebody else will take your place. And to me, success is what I mean. And don't be happy with what success is.
Without successes.
Keep on doing, keep on improving, keep on studying, keep on getting the new ideas, what is happening in the market. Like if you take the Nokia story, Nokia was successful once upon a time. They got,
It's stuck somewhere. Yes.
they took it very easy. They took it for granted. And today Nokia is nowhere.
Do you see the new generations are messing up this kind of motivational stories to look at and to learn from?
Today the new generation are much smarter. They are very, very smarter than my generation. And they have more accessibility to learn, especially on the social media, especially on the internet, that they can learn faster than what we were able to learn.
But do you think that the social media can be a black side of trauma for the people, that they can not reach to a level that all the influencers, entrepreneurs reach it?
No, social media is a good platform if you use it in the right way. If you start watching something rubbish on the social media, yes, it can become bad. But if you want to learn something, social media is a very big platform. And every day I learn something a lot from the social media, which we try to implement in our business. I try to, understand the topics of various topics which I like, the business topics, the share market topics, the property market topics. So these are the topics I normally follow, and I learn a lot from it. So it depends on what interest you follow. If you follow girls and if you follow some different porn sites, then of course you will be out of the market. But you have to follow what is interesting, and you'll learn a lot of things.
What is the most challenging things you have faced during your career?
Initially, when I came to Dubai, which I'm talking about my business, okay, when I came to Dubai, I remember it was very, very difficult to get my first order, because I came from Kuwait. I was working in Kuwait, and then I came to Dubai. I started my own business. And when I went in the market to sell the material, everybody was saying, look, Mr. Rizwan, you are a nice boy. I would say boy at that time. I was only 30 years old. But we cannot give you any business. Why you can't give me business? Because the contacts which you have, we have much better contacts, and we cannot sell to you.
So and your prices that time were...
My prices was maybe a little high, I don't know. But they would not give me the business. Luckily for me, there was one agency which I was working in Kuwait. Is the galvanized corrugated sheets agency, Japanese area. I wrote to them, I got that agency. That was required in the market, in the UAE market. So when I got that agency, then I went to all the customers. Look, I have this galvanized corrugated sheets. Do you want to buy from me now? Then they started giving me the order. But for the first 3 months, 4 months, they would not even listen to me. They would not give me an appointment. I remember very well, there was a company, Rahmani Building Materials. I'm sure they are not there now. Mr. Ibrahim Rahmani is a good friend of mine. There was Mr. Bhatia, who was working for there in that company. And I used to chase him for appointment. I said, Mr. Bhatia, I need just 5 minutes appointment. Give me 5 minutes appointment. I want to show you what I have. He says, no, you don't have anything. I don't want to waste my time. Then I have this appointment. Then I have this galvanized corrugated sheets. I went to him. I need 5 minutes appointment. So he gave me an appointment at 3:30 in the afternoon. Now 3:30, I have this habit of power nap. I want to sleep in the afternoon for half an hour. So I somehow tried to put my alarm in such a way that I want to reach that 3:30. But I was 5 minutes late. Instead of 3:30, I reached at 3:35. And Mr. Bhatia, I said, Mr. Bhatia, sorry, I've come over here. He looked at the time. He says, Mr. Rizwan, your 5 minutes are over. I gave you time 3:30 and it's 3:35. Oh. Now book another appointment and come. So it was that challenging, like people don't want to give me that time. But slowly, my habit is I never give up. When I want something, I will push and get the thing done.
Being consistent and giving
Being consistent, follow up again, Mr. Bhatia, please, I need one more appointment. I got the appointment, I got the order from Mr. Bhatia, and he is happy, I'm happy.
You've been consistent and you never give up. And
I never give up.
This is one of your...
Yes, I wanted my girlfriend. I want that girlfriend. I followed for maybe 2 years, and then I found her. But I did persist.
How did you face this kind of disappointment, the time that you are not getting any orders from anyone? And how much time it takes?
It was 3 to 6 months time. It was very difficult at that time to survive, because I had a very limited funds in my pocket. So, but yes, it was difficult. But then I told my wife, look, this is the money I have. We have to manage in 6 months. I gave her 30,000 dirhams, 5,000 dirhams per month we need to manage, including the rent. and don't ask me any more money. I had total 100,000 dirhams, which I used making my company, buying a car. So I had 30,000 dirhams with me, 30,000. I gave it to him. But in that 30,000, 6 months, if I had not got the order, I would have had to close down the company. Luckily for me, I got this agency and I started getting the orders. So I survived.
Let me ask a personal question here. I believe your wife has a role model of the story because she helped you a lot. Do you believe that the lady can help a man to reach a level of
Absolutely,
success?
there is no doubt, because what happened initial days, or now also, today also, like I'm in the office till 9:30, 10 o'clock, and if you have a nagging wife or a wife not a supportive wife, you can never be successful. So it's very important to have that partner who is accommodative. And because in the initial days, I remember I used to get up in the 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock I used to pick up my son, because that was the only time I used to get time spend with him, drop him to the school at 7:30. I used to go to the school, drop him. Then before 8 o'clock I was in my office. 8 o'clock we used to start the office at that time. And then 8 o'clock we have the two shift, 8 to 1 and then 4 to 7. So 8 o'clock I used to be before everybody in the office. And then my job used to never finish till 9:30, 10 o'clock. But my wife was not nagging. She used to understand that Rizwan is doing this business and he has to work hard. But imagine if I had a nagging wife, no, you're not giving me time, you're not giving me, taking me for holiday, I would never be successful. So her role was important for anybody to success in the business. And
Greetings to her.
yes, and also she's a very religious person. She prays a lot. So that also blessings.
So on
of
the
her
backside, she
on
was
the
giving you
backside.
the blessings and
Yes, yes,
everything.
yes.
Yes. Another personal question. You both handled together some disappointment and failures. Who inspired you during these failures? Yourself were self-motivated, or she has another role into this kind of failures?
We both take a decision together. Yes, majority of the time, it's always I have to listen to her, because I always believe happy wife is happy life. Although many a times I don't agree, but if you start to arguing with them, it doesn't. You never succeed. So sometimes I try to convince her that look, this is the way it has to be done. But if she says no, it cannot be done, then you okay, give it and go ahead. For me, business was important than anything else.
Okay.
I don't want it to go into the household chores and figuring out what is right, what is wrong. And when the business was concerned, yes, I would to put my foot down that this is what I want to do. But regarding the housework, she was the boss.
Okay, she's the boss.
Yeah. And she's still the boss.
For sure, yes, these are always right. But such a kind of a great wife home can help a man to shine and rise and be more successful as you are. So
It's because of her patience, because of her understanding, because of her ability to, because my son, while he was growing, she was the one who was taking care of my son, to making sure his education, his school
And he's a
books and
successful
everything.
businessman as
I didn't
well,
even
yes.
knew which class, which school, what subject he was studying. My wife was taking care of everything. If somebody used to ask me, your child is in which standard? So sometimes I used to fumble, it is 5th standard or 6th standard.
So to the old audience, now we have a very successful marriage story, and I believe it is another an inspiration for you how to choose your wife.
And to make sure your wife is always happy. It's a happy wife,
Happy life. So as you are expert in real estate market, and I believe now Dubai is the most famous hub for people who wants to invest in real estate. I believe from my point of view, I'm not a guy who is expert in real estate, but I see opportunity in real estate as a business. For our audience, do you recommend investing in real estate in Dubai?
Of course, Dubai is the beginning, I would say. There's a long way for Dubai
Beginning.
to go. Yeah, it's just the beginning. And trust me, record this thing of mine. We'll talk after 3 years and 5 years.
Okay.
The way prices are going to go up in Dubai is unbelievable. Because
2x, 3x?
2x, 3x, very easy. Because we are still underpriced in Dubai. When I say we are still underpriced in Dubai, when you compare our prices with Hong Kong, Singapore, UK, you compare with New York, compare with my own city, Mumbai or Delhi, we are still very underpriced. We have the price or 1/3 the price. And Dubai is a very small city, very small city. So plus the prime locations are very prime, very, very few locations. That is already been taken up. Now, very shortly, you will see there will be no prime location there available. So, you'll have to go far away. So, all the prime location which is there, and if you are not able to book that today, you are missing the boat, because after 5 years, 10 years, this price are going to multiply by 2x, 3x very easily. And not to forget, the casinos are coming in Ras Al Khaimah now, and inshallah it will come in Dubai also. So when it comes in Dubai, the prices are going to shoot up like anything.
Okay. So this kind of opportunities, people understands more about investing, but what is the more beneficial for people investing in Dubai apart from the 2x and 3x they might get in the future?
Most important, no taxation. The biggest thing is no taxation in Dubai, especially for an employee. If you're working, even the corporate today, we have only 9% tax. 9% tax is nothing.
Yes, nothing.
But
Compared
to what you in the West, like I've made a video, if you're working in Europe, you're paying almost 45-50% tax. UK about 40% tax. US also around that. So you're paying whatever you're earning, you're paying so much of tax. In Dubai or UAE, you're paying zero tax so far, or 9% corporate tax, and that is very, very less. Then we are talking the security, the safety, the infrastructure, the way of ease of doing business, the people around you. They are so nice, they are so friendly. When you go to Europe, you know how you feel. They don't treat you well, but anybody comes in Dubai, whatever culture, whatever religion, we all treated very well. The taxis, the restaurants, the food, the nightclubs, the mosque, the religion, all types of culture. Dubai is unbelievable, the best city in the world.
Mr. Rizwan, you have mentioned that Dubai is a very open city and has two different cultures. How do you deal with those kind of different cultures? And do they have any preferences for the choices?
Well, it's good to have two different cultures. That means when I say two different cultures, Dubai is religious. Dubai have so many mosques, so many religions, all the mosques, all the churches, all the mandirs and all the gurudwaras and all the other religion we follow in Dubai. And also we have another, which is the nightlife or a nightclub, and the different types of. So Dubai is given a choice for everybody. You can choose what you want. You can go to the mosque or you can go to the club. Nobody is forcing you any way. It has given you a better choice for whatever you like.
So at Danube Properties, you're building a lot of properties. You're building a lot of new concepts. Does it match all the cultures, all the nationalities?
In Dubai, what we are in our Danube Properties, what we emphasize. Okay, first of all, you know that we have that 1% payment plan. Then you see this fully furnished. But for me, most important thing is anything else. I'm building 40 plus amenities. Why? Because today's children are mostly playing on the social media, are only in the internet, watching Netflix. Why? Because the father and mother are working, they don't have the time to take the children out for swimming or some table tennis class or badminton class or football, because nobody has the time. The traffic is so much, because even if they have to go from one place to another place, they don't have the time. So in our building, if you stay, I'm building so many sports facility that you have a paddle tennis, you have a badminton, you have a full racket tennis, then you have football, you have cricket. Everything I'm building inside the building so that you don't have to go outside. And when you stay in that building, your children will become a sportsman, and we might become one of the Messi or the Ronaldo. You never know.
Yeah. Today we're shooting in this amazing apartment, and I believe this is the model or the demo unit, whatever you call it, for your clients to come and see and to look and feel how it is furnished. And you've paid a lot of attention to the small details. Every single place I can see the marble, the porcelain, the TV, the furniture. And one of the colleagues, he told me that this furniture is for you, right? Those are Danube as well.
Yes.
Okay. So I believe you are too generous to spend that much time and money in furnished apartment to deliver to your clients. Do you provide furnished
We
units?
provide furnished and not normal furniture. This furniture is you will not get in Danube Home. This furniture you will not get in any other local shop. This furniture is specially designed in Italy, called Dolce Vita. It's a very, very famous brand. We try to get the best of the furniture and give it to the customer.
Customized for you.
Yes. Why
Okay.
do I give it to the customer? Because I believe the more you give to the customer, the more customer will come back to you. Okay, profit will come down a little bit.
Yes, this was
But-
my question. Yeah.
But eventually you'll get more money. Like for example, today Emirates Airline. When you travel Emirates Airline compared to other airline, why do you like to travel to Emirates Airline? Tell me. In spite of the price being high, you still love to travel in Emirates Airline because they pamper you so much. They give you so much facilities. The same way in Danube we have a policy. Pamper your customers so much that they will not then go here and there.
You pamper your clients, yeah, too much. Yeah. Even I've seen the coffee everywhere.
Yeah.
The juices are everywhere.
Yeah.
You're too generous.
Thank you. Thank you.
As you are famous businessman in Dubai, I went through your profile and I found a lot of young entrepreneurs whom are following you, even below 18. Do you see that life has been changed and those new generation, which we call Z generation, and young entrepreneurs can deliver something to the future?
Of course. Like I said, today's young generation has a lot of exposure which in our generation we didn't have. We had to only go to the college, we have to come to the school, come back, study the books, give the examination and go back. Today the young generation is exposed to the whole world because of the social media, because of the internet which we are into.
I do remember back days in our generation, you have to be either a doctor or an engineer.
Or an engineer.
Yeah.
Today you can do anything. You can be unicorn, but you can come up
Yes.
with your different ideas. You can be an Uber company. You can any other companies where you don't require your investment and you can still make money. Because the social media is giving you so many ideas, which in our time nobody was giving this idea that you can start a car washing company with so much money and you can make this money, or you can start making a soap company and you can make so much money. So all these ideas social media is giving you, and you have to just implement. Like you can be an Amazon seller, you can be a property dealer. So in our generation it was not there.
Mr. Rizwan, as you are very exposure man and you've seen a lot and you have a great presence on social media, I believe following the trends nowadays, which is the AI, artificial intelligence, I just want to ask you, have you implemented AI to the
Of course, without AI we cannot succeed. My son is the one who is helping me, and we are giving coaching to all the people who are working with us, and the whole thing we are going to change into AI for sure. And very soon we are going adapting every single thing of AI which is there in the company. And I'm lucky that my son is there with me, so he is taking an active part in ensuring that this happens.
Do you think that AI might take a place of human?
Humans, a lot of their jobs they will take away, but the human touch, the actual element will be difficult. Like, I don't think AI can become, for example, if they have to replicate Rizwan Sajan on an AI, but I don't think he's going to take that same smile, the same way I'm going to talk. Still long way to go.
What if I told you now that they are trying to not only feed the machine learning of the AI, but they are trying to feed the emotional?
I've seen a movie.
Yeah.
I've seen a movie in India that you cannot make out. There was a girl who was an AI generated girl, and you could not make out she's an original girl or an AI generator. So I don't know, to be honest, how the AI is progressing. It's very difficult for me to answer. But yes, AI is good, but AI is dangerous because it's taking away a lot of jobs, and I don't know what's going to happen in the future because it's risky. It's very scary.
It is.
It is scary because if people start losing jobs, I don't know what's going to happen.
Do you think that Danube might help in AI innovation in the future?
I would help means I will learn what is happening in the AI and try to implement in the company. I'm not going to start anything of my own of AI, but yes, what is happening, I'm keeping my ears open so that we can get that ideas and try to implement in our company.
Mr. Rizwan, you have a very successful story and you've been in Dubai for almost 30 years.
Yes, 30 years in Dubai.
What is the one thing you have picked up from the culture into the region?
Luckily, there is not much of a culture because being a Muslim, and this is UAE is a Muslim country. So all the family bonding, all the religious, all the food habits also which we have, although we eat a little bit of spicy food compared to the local food, But yes,
I love spicy food
I know
as well.
even the locals they like. Even if you look at the old generation people, they used to love Bollywood movies also.
Yeah.
So there's not much of a difference, and that's what is making us very happy. And the people in UAE are very, very nice. They are very friendly. They will, whenever you meet them, they will never make you feel that you are an expat. They'll always make you feel that you are a part of
Feeling
it.
home,
A lot of my Emirati friends are my very good friend. Today also I went to one condolence and I met so many people. So I'm happy that I'm born. I'm actually working in UAE.
Since you have experienced the old Dubai and new Dubai, and whenever you get your car and you drive nowadays into the streets and you see Danube in front of you, a part of this huge development happen to the city, do you feel proud?
Of course, I feel very happy. Whenever I see a signboard and a name Danube is there on a building, I feel so proud. Yes, this building is created by my company, by people, and I feel very happy.
And you were a part of the development journey.
And like I mentioned in one of my interviews, that 30 years ago and today, what Dubai was 30 years ago, and the way it has completely changed. And Danube, because we started the building material, even a small villa, we were involved in selling in a villa. In the Burj Khalifa, we had supplied in the material. In Burj Al Arab, we have supplied the material. Everywhere, Danube has supplied the material. So I'm very happy that we are part of a growth of this city.
Mr. Rizwan, our podcast called Voice Note. We usually request our guests to send a voice note to themselves at a very early stage of their childhood. Okay. So could you please send yourself a voice note?
I know I lost my dad today. But you know what? I feel my dad has taught me everything. He has taught me everything, that how to take care of the family. I have my sister, I have my brother, I have my mother. I have to take care of them. And I will take care of them. I hope that God will give me all the support, and my friends will give me all the support, and my family will give me the support so that I can take care of them. That's enough? Or is that...
Very emotional.
Yeah?
I cried.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Please send a voice note to yourself at age of 80.
80?
Yes.
Well, today I am 80 and I have achieved... Today I am 80 and I have achieved, I think, more than what I could have desired. And I would like to thank... today I am 80 and I have achieved more than what I could have achieved in life. And I really want to thank all the people around me, especially the Almighty, my wife, my children, my brother, everybody, all my staff who has made me too happy. I cannot be, this is something which every man dreams to be what I have achieved in my life. And I pray that, inshallah, whatever age I have with me, I live again healthy, and when I die peacefully.
God bless your days.
Thank you.
Today we have seen another version, a new version of a 1% man, and he's really 1%. Not only because he's providing a 1% payment plan, but he's also a 1% human that you can learn from him. A person that you can touch his emotional, and you see a lot of things that can be learned, and a lot of things can be inspired from.
Thank you.
Mr. Rizwan, thank you so much. I really
Thank you,
appreciate
Muhammad.
it.
I really enjoy this podcast of Voice Note and wish you guys all the best. You all are doing a wonderful, wonderful job.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
We've cried a lot today and we've laughed a lot and we've learned a lot. Keep in touch. Voice Note, الرحلة وراها حكاية.